What's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to kickflip. Alright, so by this point in your skating you should have already learned how to ollie, shove it, backside 180, and frontside 180. Now you could skip backside and frontside 180 and to shove it, but I highly recommend that you learn these things because it'll make you more confident and comfortable with your skateboard. And you'll have more time to practice with your hand-feet coordination because kickflip is a little bit more technical. Now, before you even start doing kickflips, do ollies and do them until you land bolts, and you know you're gonna land bolts every time. Always warm up with your base tricks before you start trying to learn a new trick. And just in general, start warming up with the more simple stuff before a session. Just so you can get loose, get the blood flowing. Now that you've got your ollies down, you're doing them perfect every time, go ahead and set up in a kickflip position and what's most comfortable for you. And I'm gonna say this, it doesn't matter what you've heard, doesn't matter who's told you what you've seen, doesn't matter. It does not matter how you put your feet to an extent. Just put it what's most comfortable. I've seen people here, I've seen people here, I've seen people here do kickflips, but you know what I'm saying? Just do whatever's most comfortable for you within reason. As long as you're trying to do a kickflip and you're not just trying to be weird. Me, I put my feet slightly under the bolts, a little bit angled like this, right here. I usually have it just a little bit back from center like this. It just feels like it pops better for me. Once you set up for the kickflip, before you pop your tail, you need to set your sights on where you're going to flip your front foot, because then you're just going to be out there flipping your board, kung fu fighting with it, because you're flipping it in a different spot every time and it's inconsistent, and it's just not going to work with inconsistencies. You have to be consistent, and it works better when you have a target. It is crucial, and there's not an exact point that I can show you on the board where you can flip and it'll flip perfect every time, but there is a general area right here. And you can even see my scuff marks coming off because it's a new board. It's tearing up my shoes. It's coming off and it's flipping about here. I flip mine right around this area. But like I said, I've seen people go all the way from the top and sometimes down here. But this is your general area right here. So what you want to do is pick a spot in this general area and just try it for a few times. Keep looking at that one spot, whether it's a mark on your board. You can make a mark on your board, which is a really good tip, and it'll just help you be more consistent when you have a target to actually look at. And if that spot just isn't working for you after a while, and you do have to try for a while, because it's not just going to come, it's going to take a lot of time. Unless you're like Antoine Dixon and just jumped on a board and learned to kickflip within a day. That's just, I don't know. But if a spot is not working for you after a while, pick a new spot. And then, you know, like I said, it's going to be different for every skater. Once you get to the point where you're doing really good kickflip rotations every time, there can be a problem you run into. It's you just either kicking away or having one foot on the board like this. It could be the front foot or it could be the back foot. There is a solution to it. My tip would be go back to doing ollies in between your kickflip attempts, and you can get yourself used to landing on the board again. And when you're doing that, the two tricks will blend in your mind, and next thing you know it, you just landed your first kickflip. And really guys, it's that easy. There's no secret hack, there's no secret foot positioning, there's no pro tip that's gonna make you kickflip right away. It's just practice, consistency, and dedication, and that's all there is to it. So I hope these tips helped you. Let me know in the comments if they did. If you got any more tips that think might help, go ahead and leave them down in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to have fun, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. What the fuck?